There's so many of us out there that love tiny homes. We love watching all of the episodes on YouTube when people do the grand tour of their tiny home and seeing all of the cool designs. And it brings us a lot of joy. And those that don't have a tiny home, you're dreaming about tiny homes. But there is something that you need to be aware of with tiny homes that can create a very huge problem. And there have been a lot of people that have talked about this issue, and it's very serious. It can keep you up at night, and you never want to hear that four-letter dreaded word. You have mold in your tiny home. Well, don't worry. I am going to show you some things that I have incorporated in my tiny to keep my home as healthy as possible. And hello everyone, my name is Brenda and welcome to Simply Living Tiny. If you've been watching my channel, welcome back. I'm glad that you're here today. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed this episode and you will get a lot of helpful information. So come on, let's get started. Today I'm going to talk to you about 7 things that you can do to keep your home healthy. And the first line of defense is your insulation. This is a very important conversation to have with your builder. And my builder, Tumbleweed Tiny Home, they knew the type of climate that my tiny was going to be living in. And so my R value is between 17 and 18. And they also use a moisture barrier in building the tiny home to help prevent that condensation built up into your home. So that is the first thing that you need to do. And the second thing that I have in my tiny is my Lunos. What is a Lunos? Well, I didn't know what a Lunos was either. Whenever you go tiny, you learn all kinds of really cool new things. And so the Lunos is my air exchange. And so I'm going to show you what the Lunos looks like and how it works. This here is my Lunos air exchange. And I have it on, I have 2 in the home. I have one on the far end of the home in the living room. And it has a cover on it. And so it is recommended. It has a filter inside, easy to get to. I'll show you that. So it's recommended to clean that filter every 3 months and to replace the filter every 2 years. So I'll show you that. All you have to do with the Luno system is just take the cover off, and then you have your air filter here. You just take it out, you rinse it with warm water, wring out the water, and then you put it back in. And then here I'll show you the fan, show you how simple it is. You just take it out, and there's the fan right here. Then you just, after you clean it, you just put your filter back in. Very simple. And then you put your cover back on. Put your cover back on, but you make sure that you don't close the cover all the way because you want to have good airflow. And you can see here there's a gap where you get that good circulation. And then the other one, that I have is in the kitchen, and it is beside the mini split. Close to my loft bedroom. There's the loft. And then there's the second Lunos. And the control of the Lunos is here where my utility is. Right here. So you have 4 different settings. You have your off mode, and then you have your low, medium, and high. So you can adjust that. And you probably saw that light flashing. So whenever it's time to clean your filter, a red light will come on here. It'll be an indicator that your filter needs to be cleaned. And I usually just keep mine on low. And then also with the Luno system, it is recommended to have two different settings. It gets the interval of the air is set to a certain time. Usually it's like around 50 to 60 seconds, and then it'll reverse the airflow. So you have a different setting for the summer, and then you have another one for your other seasons. And the third thing that I have in my tiny to help prevent the excess of humidity in my home is my mini split. Now the mini split that I have is a Mitsubishi mini split, and it heats and it cools, and it also has a dehumidifier. And I'll go through that one day. I usually try to clean it like in between seasons. And so whenever I get ready to do that, I'll take you through and show you how I clean. It's a big job. Show you how I clean my mini split. And it also has filters that you can take out and clean too. But my mini split, it is located in the kitchen. And I really like that feature on the mini split, that it does have a dehumidifier. And the fourth thing that I have in my home to help prevent the humidity built up is I do have an actual dehumidifier that's located in my bathroom. I got this cool little gadget on Amazon. So I have it seated between my composting toilet and my vanity. And you have a timer on this if you want to set a timer. You also have a little light if you want to use it as a night light. And you have different fan settings. And I always keep mine on automatic. So whenever, here's your humidity level. So right now in my bathroom it's showing it's 41. And you want to keep your humidity level, you want to keep it below 50 if at all possible. You never want it to get over 60. And so this one is set on whenever it gets above 50, it will kick on automatically. Here you see the A. That's on automatic. And then to take it out, so the extra moisture is pulled out of the air, and then water collects in this container here, and then I just dump it down the sink. Easy to clean. And the fifth thing that I want to show you is also in my bathroom, and this is my air vent. And I have it here. It is by my mirror. So you know, whenever you take a shower, all that hot, nice hot water in your shower, of course it's going to create steam, which is going to put extra moisture in your air. So you want to turn that vent on to help pull that out of your home so you don't have condensation, that moisture that can turn into mold, build up in your home. So all I have to do, I just have a switch here, and I just turn it on right before I take my shower, and then I give the moisture time to get out of the bathroom, and then I just turn it back off. And the sixth thing that I have is, I knew that I was going to have a cooking range in my tiny and an oven. And I know with the cooking, it produces the heat, which produces the steam, and that causes the extra moisture in your home. So my solution to that was, with my microwave, it has a vent built in the microwave. So I'll show you that. Here's my microwave. It's a Furrion microwave. And turn the light on here. And so here you have your exhaust. It goes high or low. And so you just turn that on. And then down here you'll see you have like two different vents, one on the right, one on the left. And you do need to take these off every so often and clean them. It's very important to think about how you're going to be cooking in your tiny, because cooking your food, it does create that moisture in the air, causing humidity and condensation that can lead to mold, and that is something we are trying to prevent. The seventh thing that I want to show you that I have in my home, it actually came with my tiny home. It was in my home whenever they delivered it. And it's this really cool little gadget to help you to monitor the humidity in your home. And I just have it here on my refrigerator. And it's called an Accurate. And as you can see here right now, the humidity in my home is 55. And you see the little house, it says that it's okay. And it also tells you the level here about the lowest the humidity has been and the highest that it has been, and the temperature of the home now. This is a cool little gadget that you can get to help you to monitor the humidity level in your home. Quick buddy break. Get a shot of Buddy. What's Buddy doing? He's hanging out. Say hello. Hello there. Say hello. I don't think Buddy I don't think Buddy is a fan of the camera. He doesn't know what to think about that. Today we learned 7 things that you can do to prevent unhealthy humidity in your home. And some other things that you can do is always checking your windows, making sure you don't have any leaks in your windows, checking like around your door, making sure there's no leaks there, making sure that your gutters are cleaned. That way you'll have proper water drainage, checking your roof, checking your siding, and then also making sure around your home, walk around the perimeter of your home. Make sure you don't have any standing water that's close to your home, because that can also cause damage. And you never want to hear that 4-letter word, mold. It will cost you a lot of time and a lot of money. So doing everything that you can do to prevent that from happening is the number one thing, the number one step that you need to do is taking action, putting all of the preventive things in place. That way you can keep your home healthy. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm so happy that you stopped by today. And if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell so you won't miss a new episode whenever it's posted. And I hope you go out and you make it a great day, and God bless. And we'll see you on the next one.